see the lake and see the famous Mont Blanc, which is about less than 1 kilometer from where we are standing. But today, the whole area has been blanketed by a very thick fog. But that is Geneva for you. The weather here is highly unpredictable. The Kenyan delegation today finished appraising the delegates here on all the measures that Nairobi has put in place less than 2 weeks to the 10th ministerial conference, and delegates have been satisfied with all the measures that the government of Kenya has put in place to ensure a successful World Trade Organization 10th ministerial meeting. Thousands of delegates are expected to come to Nairobi for that all-important meeting. A number of heads of states are also expected to grace the occasion, and for now we can confirm to you that Liberian President Salif Johnson is expected to be a special guest during the meeting. The Kenyan delegation today spent the better part of the day briefing different countries on all the logistical measures that they have put in place, and I can confirm to you that all the delegates here have left knowing too well that it's all systems go in Nairobi. Security, of course, has been on top of discussion here, and allow me to take you through some of the security measures that the government is putting in place. Of course, I will not take you through everything, bearing in mind that this is a very sensitive issue, and we know thousands of uniformed and non-uniformed police officers will be deployed to the streets of Nairobi to ensure that there is maximum security for all the delegates attending the conference. A red zone or a security perimeter will be in place from 48 hours before the MC10 begins until 48 hours after it ends. I want you now to listen to Humphrey Odendo from the Kenyatta International Convention Centre as he explains some of the measures that they have put in place to ensure that the KICC is ready for the meeting.
As you see from the layout, we have the Road Parliament Road. Next to it, we have the NGO area where the NGOs will be meeting. Next to the NGO area, we'll have the Dome. Dome is where we'll be able to provide food and beverage facilities, as well as we'll have receptions over there. We'll be coming into that. Then we have the main KIC Conference Center, where we'll have the formal meetings, the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony, and the ascensions, as well as we'll have the press center.
Well, that was Humphrey Odendo there from Kenyatta International Convention Centre, taking delegates here at the William Rappard Centre, or the measures they have put in place to ensure that the meeting is successful. I want you now to listen to Joshua Mugodo as he takes delegates through the presentation.
The VIP courtesy vehicles and shuttles will have security escorts. And security staff will be posted at strategic locations on the route between the airport and the designated hotels for MC10 and conference venues, all of which will adhere to the highest security standards. And the shuttle buses will be available to service delegates, and will be available beginning 10th of December. We have provided enough vehicles, shuttle buses, for use to the conference facility, to the hotels, and to other related venues, including the area where we'll be having social events.
Joshua Mugodo there from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, taking delegates through all the logistical plans that the government has put in place to see a successful 10th ministerial conference there. And Joshua Mugodo has been leading the Kenyan delegation here that has been briefing the delegates on all the measures that the government has put in place for the 10th ministerial conference. From us here, we'll keep on monitoring the progress as we head to the 15th of this month. Remember that big conference is coming to Nairobi, where thousands of delegates are expected to come for the World Trade Organization 10th Ministerial Conference. Key delegates and serious leaders of the world are expected to come, to chart the way forward on how global agenda on trade will progress from here. From me and the rest of the team here, we'll have to leave you for now. Remember, do keep it right here on KBC Channel 1. This is the official broadcaster for the World Trade Organization 10th Ministerial Conference, which is taking place in Nairobi later this month. We'll keep you posted on any development from here in Geneva, Switzerland. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the programs.